The other day, I was playing Bloodborne and I just kept dying and dying to the Orphan of Kos. And it honestly made me remember back when I was younger when we didn't have guides and Reddit or YouTube to help us out whenever we faced a problem in a game and we had to figure it out all on our own. And I think it's important that we kind of stop trying to play games perfectly, because have you ever just booted up a game and before you even got past the tutorial, you're already searching up the most OP build, the best gear, where you should be going on the map to, um, you know, get the best stuff, and then come back and just destroy the main story in 2 seconds? Because I think that's really kind of ruining the experience of games a bit. Because, like I said, back when I was younger, everyone's experience was different. Doesn't matter what game you played, you could replay the game twice and it would never be the same experience. These days, for example, I use Borderlands 2. Once you got to UVHM in that, everyone was running the exact same builds, everyone was using the same guns, the same gear, and nothing was really original. Like in UVHM, you'd be hard up seeing, two people with not using OP builds. And I think that just kind of takes away from the originality and the experience of the game. And as I said, it's not really that fun if you're just demolishing a game in 2 seconds, because let's be real. What's the most memorable moments you've ever had in a game? Was it when you rocked up to a boss fight and you took it out in 2 seconds? Or was it when you struggled and you just barely won? Or you had to come back later and actually go grind up and get better gear or improve it with your skill and then beat it? Because that's what makes a game so much more memorable. And another thing too, the journey is just as important as the destination. Like, there's no point playing a game if you're just going to pick an OP build and then just make a bolt straight to the end of it, because that kind of just takes away from the whole experience. Like, you're missing out on a lot of side quests, a lot of missions, a lot of stuff that you could have tripped over, like gear or collectibles, just by simply messing around with trial and error, or picking up a weapon and using it just because you think looks cool. Now, obviously, I know I said in a previous video that you can't police how other people play their games, and that's true. But I do think it is also important to not just use these OP builds and stuff and just try and rush to the end of the games. So as I said, it really does take away from the experience, and at the end of the day, the only experience you're really affecting is your own. So I'm just putting this out there to make sure that you or anyone that plays a game, you're getting the most out of it. Because there's no point buying a game and wasting your money if you just rush straight to the end of it and then put the game down like that. Especially if you're one and done player. Like, if you picked up a game like Elden Ring, you could beat that super duper quickly, because you can get a Mimic Tear and the Blasphemous Blade, and the game's basically wraps from there. You're playing on easy mode. Anyway, this video is going to be a short one. If you watched this far, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and that's it.